Now on CoastTV News.
Helping those in need, a local event aimed to make sure everyone has a meal on Easter Day. And emergency services, are you hearing more sirens in Ocean City? We will tell you why calls in the month of February were way up.
Well, it's a chilly evening here along the coast. I'll let you know how long this late season chill will last. Coming up in just a few moments.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Elisa Weber. Welcome to CoastTV News at 6. Volunteers came out to the Mount Air Farm in Selbyville to pack Easter meals for those in need. 8,000 meal boxes were put together and packed up into church vans and rental trucks. Company-wide, 20,000 meals were put together so that families facing food insecurity could have a meal to eat on the holiday. And in Lewis, the city is ready to go over plans for next year's budget. The mayor and city council will continue to review changes made to their draft since the last workshop. The proposed budget focuses on safety, children's activities, road work, and improving public spaces like nature trails. The meeting will take place tomorrow at 9 a.m. And there's a proposal to bring more workforce to housing in Georgetown. The town is holding a public hearing this week to talk about the 107 Depot Street Rehab Project, also known as the Old Ice House Project. According to the town, the project aims to transform a 3-story building on Depot Street that used to be an ice storage facility into a building with office spaces in the basement and 25 residential apartments above. The public hearing is set to take place tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. And as we take a live look into Salisbury, our first alert meteorologist, Alex Seymour, joins us. Alex, I'm sure everyone agrees with me. It was nice to see the sun today.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see the sun. Unfortunately, it came along with some pretty chilly temps today, especially at the beaches, where we're currently sitting at right around 43 degrees. Let's take a live look out on our Boardwalk Plaza Hotel camera in Rehoboth Beach. But sunshine, we'll take it this time of year. It's been so wet recently, and we've got more rain on the way over the upcoming week. Next couple of days with the sunshine, get out and enjoy it. Don't get anywhere near the water, though, because take a look at that. The water looking pretty rough out there in Rehoboth Beach. Those waves only going to continue to build over the coming days, and also coastal flooding. The water levels are going to start to rise over the next few days. We've got a pretty significant coastal flooding event in the next few days here along the coast, along with chilly temps, just because it's an onshore flow, so we're going to keep those cooler temps right along our coastline. 43 in Rehoboth Beach currently is 43 in Bethany Beach, 47 in Georgetown. Winds out of the north to northeast, gusting over 10, 15 miles per hour. Skies are clear, though, so at least we have a little bit of that sunshine. This is the storm that we're seeing off our coastline. It's going to sit there for the next several days, so that northeasterly flow and those cool temps going to continue.
In Ocean City, emergency calls saw a big spike in the month of February. According to the Ocean City Police Department, they've seen a big jump over the last year. This past February, police calls to assist fire and EMS had jumped from 86 in 2023 to 124 in 2024, putting more strain on the system. Jim Corbett believes hiring more people would help with all of these calls.
I'm sure that they always need volunteers, and I'm sure that they probably need to hire more people. That should be in the budget as well.
As the need for emergency services continues to climb, the police department is starting a discussion that could change the regulations for which calls they need to join EMS on and which calls they don't. A change in those rules could potentially free up the OCPD to focus more on pressing criminal matters. And in traffic news, a month-long paving project is headed to Bethany Beach. Starting on April 1st, crews will be paving Route 1 near the Indian River Inlet Bridge. That will cause some lane restrictions. DelDOT says there will be a detour in place to access Turning Point Road and Seaside Park Campground. And if you're heading to BB Healthcare in Lewis this week, make note of this. Starting tomorrow, there will be construction on the parking garage near its main entrance. BB says that this project, which is set to last about 2 weeks, will have an impact on traffic flow, and some parking spots will not be available. During construction, there will only be one traffic coming in and out of the garage, which will be directed by BB staff. Starting on Monday, April 1st, BB says the handicap parking section will be closed and moved to a different area for that week. And sports betting is on the rise in the United States, and it has grown to a multi-billion-dollar industry according to analysts. NBC's Sam Brock shows us how the industry rise is affecting athletes and their mental health.
The ads are everywhere, in every stadium, for every sport, here, overseas, and definitely on TV with big names.
DraftKings showing up big for the Super Bowl.
Hey, Tom. Hi, Wayne Gretzky.
It helps to think like your favorite player.
Sports gambling, now legal pretty much coast to coast. Just 5 years ago, only one state allowed betting, Nevada, but after a Supreme Court ruling, now as many as 38 states, plus D.C., allow it, many of them online. The American Gaming Association saying Americans put $121 billion down on games last year. That's up 30% from 2022. But that shift, changing the game for athletes too, in some cases taking a toll. Like for Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Halliburton, who says he's seeing a sports psychologist and says gamblers clog his feed to criticize his performance.
To half the world, I'm just helping them make money on DraftKings or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm a prop.
And his feed is hardly the only one. Toronto Raptors forward Chris Boucher talking about the racist abuse that he's facing because of gambling.
Somebody said I chose the wrong slave because I had only 5 points and he needed me to score 10.
These are human beings. They're not property. You don't own them. They don't owe you anything.
The problem is not just permeating the pros.
That's a timeout on betting.
That's why the NCAA is starting this Draw the Line PSA to address gambling and the harassment that can come with it.
A threat at one of our championships last year was serious enough that we provided 24/7 protection throughout the tournament to that team. Imagine trying to play your best under those circumstances.
Lawmakers and regulators now taking action, like in Ohio, where there's a law banning specific bets on college players and their performance. Or a bill in West Virginia heading to the governor's desk banning people from sports betting if they have a pattern of harassment. And now there's movement on Capitol Hill, too. Congressman Paul Tonko planning to introduce the Safe Bet Act. Among other things, it would ban betting ads during live sporting events, regulate language in the ads, block sportsbooks from using AI to track habits and target certain people, and cap the number of deposits a bettor can make during a 24-hour period.
I think it's tragic that an industry can focus in that way and really prey upon a certain audience that is impacted and is at high risk. The onus is on the gambler. We're trying to put that onus back onto the sports books.
And as March Madness plays out, experts urging viewers to enjoy the games and support the players.
The people who you're betting on are 18 to 23-year-olds. Seeing them as human, I think, helps the whole situation.
Nobody won Saturday night's Powerball drawing, and that means the jackpot is now up $800 million. Why there was not a jackpot winner, at least 5 people won $1 million. Nobody won the Mega Millions drawing on Friday either, and that jackpot is up to more than $1 billion. The next Powerball drawing will be tomorrow. And coming up, the Delaware housing crisis, how the state is trying to address the affordable housing crunch.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sautéed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
There were some notes that you were hitting that I don't think are legal in California.
We got a deal!
They say I have to choose somebody. Pass.
The Voice, new Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Everyone can head back, except for you, Aaron.
Obviously, there's a twist.
There's something you should know, the whole truth.
This is too much. What is he doing?
Deal or No Deal Island, Monday on NBC and Peacock.
Spring is here, signaling the perfect time to rejuvenate your lawn. Trust the knowledgeable staff at Johnson Seed and Feed to prepare your yard this season. Our lawn checklist, high-quality seasonal fertilizers, and premium grass seeds ensure a beautiful and healthy lawn throughout the summer. Unlike retail chains, we offer pure Eastern Shore grass seeds with no inert matter added. Don't miss out on our Dunbar, where you can craft your own spring arrangement. Be the envy of your neighborhood and enjoy your lawn with Johnson's Seed and Feed.
Now is the perfect time to feed suet to your birds to add fat so that it'll help them get through the cold winter nights. My Backyard carries all the products you need to keep your feathered friends healthy and safe. We also have a huge selection of quality hand-picked birdhouses, baths, seeds, unique gifts, and decor, for expert and novice bird lovers alike. So come on in. I'd love to answer your questions so that you can have the best birding experience ever. See you at my backyard in Ocean Pines, where it's all about the birds and more.
Get ready for the opening of Jolly Roger Amusement Park. This will be our last sale before the season starts. Visit us online at jollyrogerpark.com to buy your discounted passes for the summer. And check out the passes for all of our parks from March 1st to March 28th. Use special code JOLLYBEAN2024 to save 25% off all passes and merchandise. Make 2024 another Jolly Roger Park summer.
The goodness of Hardee's 2 for $5 wraps just got better. Now choose 2 wraps for breakfast or 2 hand-breaded chicken wraps for lunch or dinner. Morning to night, get 2 wraps, $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Affordable housing, it's a nationwide problem, but Delaware legislators are trying to address the issue here in the first state. Thursday, State Senator Russ Huxtable introduced 7 bills that will help tackle the problem. One of those bills, Senate Bill 22, would increase the workforce housing program. In order to do that, the program will offer grants of up to 20% for construction costs. One store manager in Rehoboth Beach says this bill would make a big difference for J1 students who recently have had a hard time finding housing that they can afford along the coast.
So the housing's been going up in this community and in the county. A lot of people want to move here, but if locals can't afford housing, how are J1 students going to afford to be able to live here?
Senate Bill 22, along with a couple of others in this package of affordable housing legislation, will go before the Senate Housing and Land Use Committee on Wednesday. And do you think you have what it takes to be a lifeguard in Bethany Beach? The Bethany Beach Beach Patrol is hosting tryouts on April 13th. Interested individuals should contact lifeguard Captain Joe Donnelly for more information about tryouts and the hiring process. Tryouts begin at 8 a.m. And in Rehoboth Beach, the city wants to let homeowners know that twice a week trash collection resumes the week of April 15th. And the city's free annual street bulk pickup will take place on the south side of the city on April 29th to May 3rd. Then on the north side from May 6th through May 10th. The coastal flooding.
Well, coastal flooding going to be a problem as we head into the start of the work week. I'll let you know when the worst flooding is expected, coming up just after the break.
Enjoy 10 songs in a row. Sponsored by Pohanka Kia of Salisbury.
Shop fabulous, fun fashion at Twyla Farrell's in Lewis. Discover stylish and comfortable clothing and shoes from designers you know and love. For all budgets, shapes, and sizes. From head to toe, you can complete your look at Twyla's. We believe in building lasting relationships and always offer honest fashion advice. Come visit us for a unique shopping experience at Twyla Farrell. Open 7 days a week on 2nd Street in Lewis.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care and women's health services to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
Get ready, country fans. Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 is giving away tickets to this year's biggest event, Country Calling in Ocean City. See Eric Church, Jelly Roll, Tyler Childers, Lady Wilson, and more live on October 4th and 5th. Don't miss out. Tune in to win your tickets this week. Go to coastcountry.com and click on Ticket Town to learn more. Take the Coast Country Challenge with Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3, your ticket to the stars of country music.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Today.
Every day.
We are adding to the star power in our studio.
You guys are pretty good today.
Can we go to commercial break now?
Everything and everyone you're talking about. Only on Today.
Well, we're going to be dealing with a bit of coastal flooding over the coming days, and along with it, we're going to be dealing with some pretty chilly temps across the region. So this is what you need to know over the coming days. Well, we've got coastal flooding that is going to be occurring starting tonight and really going all the way through Wednesday morning. The worst of the flooding, though, the most widespread flooding, going to be during Monday evening's high tide and Tuesday morning's high tide. That is when we're expecting moderate coastal flooding all across Delmarva. It's going to be on the Chesapeake Bay. It's also going to be on the Delaware Bay, the inland bays, and on the Atlantic Ocean. So widespread coastal flooding is expected, all due to the fact that we are expecting these gusty winds that we've been dealing with today to continue into Monday. Monday, those winds may actually pick up, gusting over 30 miles per hour at times right along the coastline, and that lingers even into Tuesday. And then soaking rains, unfortunately, if you're hoping they were gone, well, they're going to be returning as we head towards Wednesday night, heading into the daytime hours of Thursday. But first, we're going to focus on that coastal flooding. Coastal flood warning in effect for Sussex County and Kent County in Delaware. That is going all the way through Tuesday afternoon. That could be extended a little bit longer. High surf advisory in the purple in Worcester County, and we may even see coastal flood warnings issued in Worcester County as you get closer to Monday evening's high tide or Tuesday morning's high tide. Right now, forecast high and minor coastal flooding in Ocean City. That could bump up to moderate coastal flooding. Gale warnings also remain in effect on all area waterways. The reason for that, well, is this area of low pressure has just kind of gotten stuck off of the coast, and it's going to sit and spin for several days with a big old high pressure off to our north. That's resulting in a persistent northeasterly flow, and that's pushing a lot of water towards our coastline. And combined with that, we also have a full moon, so that's already higher water levels. So higher water levels from the full moon and these northeasterly winds right now gusting 10 to 15 miles per hour, it's going to result in some pretty significant flooding. Expect some roadway closures as we head towards Monday evening and Tuesday morning. Future wind gusts through 7 a.m. Monday morning, still gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour at the coast. Monday evening, jump ahead in another 12 hours. 7 p.m. Monday evening, still 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts out of the northeast. We jump ahead another 12 hours to Tuesday morning around 6:37 a.m. Still those northeasterly winds pushing a ton of water towards our coastline, gusting 15 to 25 miles per hour. That continues all the way through Tuesday evening before those winds really start to lighten up. So in Lewis, the next 3 high tide cycles, we're expecting minor coastal flooding this evening, minor coastal flooding to close to moderate coastal flooding Monday morning, and moderate coastal flooding to close to major coastal flooding as we head towards Monday evening's high tide. So keep that in mind. Also, it's going to be pretty chilly. Wind chills are going to be down into the 30s the next couple of days right at the beaches. So you're going to want to bundle up if you are spending any time outside. And then we have a yellow alert day on Thursday. Another significant rain event on the way. I have more details on that in the next few days.
A FAFSA calculation error could further delay some students' financial aid. The Department of Education said the error impacts several 100,000 financial aid forms. This could delay students' ability to choose which college they can afford to attend. And typically, colleges send financial aid letter awards to students in March and request a decision by May 1st on whether they plan to enroll in the fall. Many colleges, but not all, have already delayed this timeline due to the problems with the FAFSA. And coming up, the scary airbag malfunction that is causing a massive Chrysler vehicle recall.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
Dear Food Line, thanks for all the food. The food pantry lady says you give them boxes of fresh stuff all the time. My mom and me made the best dinner ever. After I said that to her, she started crying. But my mom said that can happen if you make someone really happy.
Thanks for making her really happy. P.S. Please put in less veggies next time.
Here to fill tables and hearts with hope. Food Lion Feeds. Here for every moment.
Dive into the extraordinary this spring at Bella Terrace Garden Center. Discover rare wonders, vibrant annuals, perennials, a wide range of native plants, and lush tropicals. With over 20 years of expertise, trust us to elevate your curb appeal. Explore our website and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for insider tips, inspiration, and exclusive deals that will take your gardening to the next level. Experience the possibilities at our garden center right off Route 16 between Milton and Allendale.
Discover a prehistoric world of astonishing lifelike dinosaurs at Dinosaur World Live, Monday, April 15th. Dare to experience the dangers and delights of dinosaurs in this interactive news show for the whole family. Meet a host of impressive creatures, including every child's favorite, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Secure your seats now for this entertaining Jurassic adventure live on stage. Dinosaur World Live, coming to the Performing Arts Center April 15th at 6 p.m.
It was the best day of my life.
For tickets, visit oceocean.com/pack.
On Wednesday, May 15th, vote for your favorite chef at the 10th anniversary celebration Top Chef of the Culinary Coast event to benefit Meals on Wheels Lewis Rehoboth. The fun begins at 6 p.m. at Ivy and Dewey Beach, when you'll enjoy live music and feast on the area's best culinary creations and local spirits. Get your tickets online at mealsonwheelslr.org or call Meals on Wheels at 302-645-7449.
Stay ahead of our ever-changing coastal climate with the CoastTV First Alert Weather Team. Our team is always at work to deliver the accurate forecasts you need. With us, the weather is more than a forecast. It's a part of life.
Chrysler is recalling more than 280,000 vehicles because of airbag issues. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says inflators for the right and left side curtain airbags are at risk of rupturing. The manufacturing defect means if the airbags go off, people in the car could get hit with sharp metal pieces. The recall is for 2018 to 2021 Dodge Chargers and Chrysler 300 models. And a new report suggests that much of the plastic that Amazon uses for shipping ends up in landfills. The U.S. Public Interest Research Group put trackers in bundles of Amazon shipping materials brought to drop-off sites. Out of 93 items, the group found that only 4 made it to a recycling sorting center. Amazon says it is constantly working to make recycling easier for customers, but that it doesn't have control over how packaging is handled after it gets disposed of. CoastTV will be right back.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Hey Dawn, did you ever get the wind damages on your roof repaired?
I did. I called Morse Roofing and Siding. The owners were prior insurance adjusters and they guided us through the entire insurance process.
That is great news.
They didn't just repair it. Morse Roofing and Siding replaced my entire roof with very little out-of-pocket money from us. We saved thousands.
Give me their number so I can have them look at my roof.
For your complimentary roof inspection, give Morse Roofing and Siding a call at 302-663-0042 or visit them on the web.
Take your career to the next level with a company that truly cares about their employees. Family owned and operated for over 50 years, Brazier's Pest Control is looking to add full-time service technicians and clerical staff to join their team. Why Brazier's? Competitive pay, weekends and nights off, no holidays and full benefits package. Plus, each technician gets their own fully equipped vehicle. Brazier's Pest Control is committed to providing a healthy work environment, ongoing training, and quality service. If you have what it takes to join Brazier's team, call and set up your interview today.
When I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally, and that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here, and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say, and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, Allison Brie does not play.
I can only mime tennis. So they were like, we're just going to put in a CGI ball.
Then it's time to declutter our closets.
Monday at 2 on CoastTV.
According to the CDC, the number of cases of measles in the United States as of Thursday has grown to 64. Cases have now been reported in 17 states from the West Coast to the East. And for perspective, last year there were a total of 58 measles cases across the country. The CDC notes many reported cases are linked to international travel and also the effect of fewer routine childhood vaccinations when the pandemic began. And smokers have another reason to quit. It may increase a kind of body fat linked to a serious disease. Researchers say lighting up can cause a buildup of a person's abdominal fat. And the lead author of the study says visceral fat causes inflammation, leading to chronic health problems like heart disease and type 2 diabetes. But the researchers aren't sure yet if visceral fat declines once a person quits smoking. CoastTV will be right back.
Here for this nonsense? Let's just stop and rest. Oh wait, look, there's Hank. Hey, Hank.
I wish I had a Hank like that.
Girl, I wish I had a house like that.
I heard he has a screened-in back porch.
Nah, I heard he has a courtyard.
You know he has a dog washing station in his house?
We should definitely invite ourselves over.
Right? We do need a spa day.
Yes, spa day.
Yeah, I say mani-pedi. Look at my nails. I've been digging in flower beds all day.
Their hands have always been there for you, a calming, reassuring presence, protecting, nurturing, guiding you. They've helped you find your own strength. Now you find that your hands are the ones supporting and working to ensure they are safe. That can often be challenging or even strain your relationship. With help from Commonwealth Senior Living at the Eastern Shore, you and your loved one can return focus to your relationship as parent and child, improving the lives of seniors, their families, and each other. That's the Commonwealth difference.
Smart car shoppers of Delmarva can double their tax return. So this month, they're all shopping Pohanka Honda of Salisbury at the Smart Savings Sales Event, where you'll save smart on a new 2024 Honda Civic from only $239 a month. And you'll look smart because this month, you'll get double your tax refund up to $2,500 more. And when you get $500 over appraised value for your trade-in at Pohanka Honda, that's very smart too. The Smart Savings Sales Event at Pohanka Honda.
At Coast Country, we're more than just music. We're a part of Delmarva's heart. Every month, Coast Country Cares, together with Spicer Brothers, steps up to serve our community. We're here helping local organizations and supporting our neighbors all year round. Join us in making a difference. Stay tuned to learn where we'll be next or visit coastcountry.com to see how you can be a part of our mission. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers, because we're Delmarva proud.
Delmarva Sports Network is on the lookout for a social media promotions producer. Manage our digital scene and craft content that captures the spirit of local sports. Successful candidates have at least 5 years of experience and a passion for sports to produce thrilling videos that engage and inspire. Join our team and make a difference in how sports stories are told. Apply today at DraperMediaJobs.com. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome to the final score right here on the Delmarva Sports Network.
Watch Delmarva's only live and local sportscast. Final score on DSN.
What a win. So glad we were able to capture it on DSN.
5 days a week, the final score is bringing you live coverage of local sports teams and games.
And Kobe Annals goes for the one-hand jam and helps his team to the big victory.
The final score, weeknights at 10:30 p.m., only on Delmarva's Sports Network.
It's a pretty chilly evening here along the coast as we take a live look out on our Gateway Subaru camera at the Commander Hotel. Skies are clear though, so at least we're enjoying a bit of sunshine. Take a look at the Atlantic. Looking pretty rough out there. Those rough surf conditions going to continue for the next several days. Tomorrow, we're going to see 6 to 12 foot waves. For our forecast, call our Coast TV First Alert weather line 443-880-9100.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Be sure to join us tonight at 11. Until then, have a great night.